So I feel like Nico, Nocturne, Aurora would just be so hard played.
Yeah.
They end up going for the Poppy instead. There's a lot of dashes, to be fair, on HLE, so Andal wanted to shut those down. And then they commit to Sante in the top lane. Not a ton of sustained damage on killing KRX. It's a lot of burst, a lot of ability to take out critical targets. I think the problem for me here is that if you focus all your efforts onto Gumayusi on the Yunara, even if you kill him, which isn't guaranteed, you know, we have Tier for Lazy Field, Pull for Gumayusi. Well, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Andal's going in. Guma in a bit of trouble. Nice polymorph once again.
Cautious about not knowing where Kanavi is. Kanavi potentially being 6.
Yeah.
They found Kanavi. He's level 5. He has no flash. Keeping it within arm's length. Oh, Andal looking. Keeps going for the dashes off the minion into the trade. Oh,
there's a Pantheon here. Yeah. That's going to be some nice chains of corruption. You know, he landed it. It's not going to help Andal at all, but it's going to be first blood over to Kanavi as Lazyfield steps up, saying, okay, I've got a Nocturne coming on up, but Wild Growth is still available, and that's a double kill for Kanavi as well. There's like, I definitely do damage. Please trust me, as now we have the Aurora coming down. They do take out Guma, and even a TP going to be committed to here by Andal, with his unsealed Spellbook trying to get back into the fight, but eventually Zeka gets here, and that's a free kill for him. As yes, that is Poppy, and it looks like this fight should fizzle out.
Absolute chaos in the bot lane. You know, there were some moments where it felt like either team was getting...
Yeah, well, it's not over yet, I guess.
Lazy Field from being able to pierce him.
I think he's just dead. I mean, Andal not here, and they just kind of run at him. Some damage into him. And now they're actually going to go in onto Kanavi. Kind of difficult to do onto a Pantheon. Just throws up the shield and then flashes the wall. That's the Paranoia down.
And for a potential fight for the Dragon. Does seem like HLE will back away.
All right, the Canes are going to hit this time. No cleanse available. Guma going to get chunked, but at the end of the day, it's Lazyfield who goes down. And Wild Growth still available. Couple flashes are up for the HLE bottom lane. They're just making them look silly.
Lazyfield didn't have a complete
2,000
item.
kills for Guma.
Oh,
Congratulations.
pretty massive.
Meanwhile, we do have Zeus going down in the top lane.
I feel like this milestone snuck up on us. Lazyfield there, who didn't have a complete item, didn't have, I mean, even if he did, didn't really have the burst to cut through Gumayusi with that extra protection from the Lulu. They are looking for more of a fight here, though.
I mean, they're going to burst down Kanavi, but I don't know if he really cares about that. Yucal in a very precarious spot. He just dies, no flash at all. Willer also taken out. It feels like Hume just keep on playing to the snowballing.
Take some HLE is see target, kill target.
Okay, now they're going for something in the bottom lane. The turret is down. Guma is as well. As now we have junglers on top of each other there. On the top side of this fight, it looks like Willer should be able to take him down. Lazyfield getting pretty low himself. But it's only Delight left available here. One piercing arrow should get the job done, but Delight is going to flash away as Yukao says, no, 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 you are going down, and a nice turnaround here from Q.
The Kanavi comes down to try and salvage the play. Gumayusi not having the mana, I think, is a big factor, and just walking up to the turret here. The burst damage available now that Ghost Blade's completed.
You know, maybe they said, oh, Zeus in a bit of trouble here, and down he goes, solo killed by Rich. Started up. Zeus is already quite low.
Having the Cassante be ahead be a major threat. Oh.
All right, looking for Kanavi here. He doesn't have his flash. Paranoia available. Shield already down. Knockup comes in. They're going very deep for this one, though. Straight into 4 members of HLE. Zeka with the stolen ultimate here, and Andal eventually will be going down. Zeka with the chase potential is big. Gonna pick up the kill on the Lazyfield. And now it's just, does Andal die here? Or does Zeus get him? Which that is going to happen. Zeus picks up the kill and is now worth some more gold.
I think we've seen this so many times.
Oh, what are we doing here? As Guma gonna go down.
I feel like, oh, we just don't, I don't get a time to talk.
No, it's just action here, and even observing is caught off guard. Lazyfield survives actually for quite a long time, but eventually Guma presses his buttons. And that's going to be the nice follow-up there. TV comes in from Rich, but he is not going to help that all too much. But now the turn onto Konami. To pick up the kill does Willer on an Aurora damage or on a Chains of Corruption, stuff like that. But it's still very difficult as they're going in onto the Jax, who is going to flash away. Zeus in a little bit of trouble. He's able to hop over the wall, though. And here comes Ondil as well. They're really just trying to bully Zeus, and the damage from the Aurora just got a one-shot him on low health. Meanwhile, it does look like Zeka wants to continue this trade. Rich, high on levels, but not necessarily able to trade very well into Zeka, at least in the extended trade.
Let's see what they do with this Herald. I think they're going to try and maneuver it bot lane.
Right,
maybe.
Rich gets him under turret. Yeah, the charge comes in, but Rich, another solo kill. This guy is popping off in this game. And now he's got the angle on Aguma. The Wild Growth is there, and the damage is there as well for Guma. But look at this. KRX are coming back. Guma by his lonesome has to flash away. Yukal comes in and just totally misses. But it's okay, because they do take down this very fed Unara, and eventually Delight should follow the support. KRX are right back in this one.
So,
meanwhile, more action in this action game, and Lazyfield gets paranoid by the Silas. And now Yukal by his lonesome on the top side of the fight. Guma, though, as well, is going to be taken down, as he was very aggressively pushing there with the rest of his team. Zeka trying to continue on this one, has the Lulu behind him, and they don't really have any damage, this trio. I mean, the Cassante does, but now Ondil in a bit of trouble. He's going to be chunked down here by Zeka. Now Zeus with the follow-up. Wild Growth for the engage. And Willer, he's trying to get away, but they're just diving the base. They don't care at all. Because eventually, Delight does go down, but now the real threats, the Bruisers, the three of them of HLE are continuing on the push. Whatever he wants. And speaking of which, we're just diving the turrets. Lots of damage here from Willer and Yukal, but now they're pretty deep. They do take out the turret. But Rich trying to back off here. It's still a lot of damage. I mean, Zeka's trying to get on in there with that ultimate, but he's just able to dash away. They can't lock him down. They can't do much to him at all. Zeka is a raid boss with a Wild Growth, dashes in the floor, and just wipes the floor with them. Triple kill for Zeka and Hanwha Life Esports. They even got Zeus in the top lane pushing. Maybe even Yukal dies here. Just
I think he will.
Konami, okay? Well, that might just be the end of it. I mean, it's a clean ace, and they will look for the end.
It was a close back and forth game, but Zeka just locks in and says, you know what? I'm done with this.
I am that guy.
I am him. Closes out the game, closes out the series 2-1. The week after 21 games, and the crowd erupts.